Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a good Tuesday evening to you, and welcome to the Nest here in Horace, as tonight North Dakota Class 2A EDC Volleyball on the docket. A good one tonight between two top 5 ranked teams in the state in Class 2A Volleyball. And it's a rivalry game as well, as the Mustangs from Sheyenne making the short trek to Horace to take on the home Horace Hawks. Should be a good matchup here tonight, so glad you can join us here on yourliveevent.com. This is our pre-match show. Up ahead, we will preview the matchup, take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard, as well as have our pregame coaches' comments. All that and more as we get you ready for first serve coming up on yourliveevent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Back here from Horace tonight on yourliveevent.com. Brady Siebels with you. Jacob Anderson running the camera for us here this evening. Let's take a look at the two teams here tonight. The visitors are the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs, 26-4 on the season. Taking on the Horace Hawks. They are 18-6 on the season. EDC-wise, Horace 7-3. Sheyenne is 10-2. These two teams have played each other twice so far this season, back on September 11th. Early on in the season, Horace traveling to Sheyenne. It was a Sheyenne 3-0 victory. Then these two teams played each other on Saturday late afternoon in the championship of the gold bracket for the Fargo Metro Invite. These two teams playing against each other, and it was West Fargo Sheyenne picking up the victory as well in that one. As in that gold bracket championship game, it was a 2-0 Horace victory, 25-15, 25-23. Let's take a look at the EDC standings here as we play in this second full week of October, as both teams now are teams starting to see each opponent the second time through. Davies right now is the top team in EDC volleyball at 10-1. West Fargo Cheyenne is 10-2. West Fargo High is at 7-2. These West Fargo Horace Hawks are at 7-3. Shanley is at 5-5. Fargo North is at 3-8. South is at 2-8. Grand Forks Red River also at 2-8, and Grand Forks Central winless in EDC competition at 0-9. So get your EDC standings. Take a look at the standings out west in the WDA. Bismarck Century, top team in the WDA at 12-0. Minot is 9-3. Jamestown is at 8-4. Bismarck Legacy and Bismarck High also at 8-4. Dickinson is at 6-5. Mandan is at 4-8. Minot North at 3-8. Bismarck St. Mary's 1-11, and Williston is at 0-12. They're in the WDA standings. Take a break. When we come back, it's time for our pregame coaches' comments from the DJ Coulter Agency. We'll talk with Coach Hadley Plank for West Fargo Horace. But when we return, Coach Leah Newton for Cheyenne. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back in your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
YourLiveEvent.com, our DJ Coulter Agency pregame coaches comments. Leah Newton for West Fargo Cheyenne. And Coach, this middle part of October here, more than halfway through the season, just kind of talk about where your Cheyenne girls are so far.
Well, I think we're playing pretty good ball right now. We had a pretty busy couple of weeks these past few weeks, and I was really impressed to see the girls working hard and fighting through some fatigue and playing really good ball together as a team.
Some familiar faces from years past, as well as some new faces. Have you kind of seen your team gel with that throughout this season so far?
Yeah, I think our older girls, our returning varsity players have really stepped up and have taken on the leadership roles that we've been looking for, and so I think that's helped some of our younger girls that are newer to the varsity court. And yeah, so I just had to give a lot of credit to our older girls and our captains for taking that leadership on.
Now, middle, second time kind of through the EDC. Kind of what do you want to see from your girls as you hit this final month stretch of the season?
I just want to see us playing aggressive and competitive, and I want to see our hunger to continue to improve, stay, and remain there. Because I do feel like while we're playing really good ball, I think there's still areas that we can get better at. And so just staying hungry, healthy, and competitive.
Hey, like you mentioned, a busy part of the stretch of the season. A lot of volleyball going on last week, but a very good performance at the Metro Invite on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, we played some really good teams, and so I was really impressed with our girls. Every team we played on Saturday was a really good team, and I was happy with our passing and our serving, and I was also happy with how involved all of our hitters were offensively. So yeah, we were just really balanced this week, and I think that's the key for us.
Now let's talk about tonight here, a rivalry game going up against Horace. Just talk about the Hawks.
They're a good team. They're well coached. They're very scrappy. They have some strong outside hitters. And then anytime you add in a rivalry, there's that X factor. But it's a lot of fun. We love these games. We like being here. And so we'll just see what happens.
Leah Newton for West Fargo Cheyenne joining us here. DJ Coulter Agency pregame coach's comments. Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Perfect.
For top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
YourLiveEvent.com, our DJ Coulter Agency pregame coach's comments. Hadley playing for West Fargo Horace. And Coach, we talked to you on Thursday. I know you said you were looking forward to a lot of volleyball coming up Friday and Saturday, and a great performance for your team getting second place in the gold bracket at the Invite.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of volleyball in the last 2 weeks, but it's been good volleyball. I think the things that we've been working on in practice have been instilled in the games, which has been fun to see.
Just how nice is that the fact that you mentioned there, you're talking kind of what you're seeing in practice, and it's paying off and it's showing on the court as well.
Yeah, we've been working a lot on defense, which has been really important, and just being consistent as a team. So
now let's talk about tonight here, rivalry matchup against Cheyenne. Just to talk about the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think they're a strong team. They find some momentum, and we're excited to play them.
Give us a key for Horace here tonight.
Serve and pass, serve and pass, serve and pass.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, too.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com. Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on YourLiveEvent.com.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Back here from Horace, let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. The other matchups going on in Class 2A volleyball all across the great state of North Dakota. In the EDC, other matchups tonight, number 2, West Fargo is at Fargo Shanley. Fargo South is at Grand Forks Red River. Fargo North is at Grand Forks Central. Davies is off tonight with the 9 teams now in this new relooked EDC. Davies off tonight in the rotation for the schedule. Games going on out west in the WDA. Top-ranked Bismarck Century is at Dickinson. Number 5 Bismarck High is at Minot North. Jamestown is at Bismarck Legacy. Williston is at Minot. And Mandan is at Bismarck St. Mary's. Other games tonight on yourliveevent.com, the R&J Broadcasting family of networks in volleyball. Other games going on around the state on YLE. Tri-State is at Maple River. Battle of Cass County as Northern Cass is at Central Cass, and Kindred is at Oak Grove. Games on the radio side over in the other side of the river in Minnesota. 96.7 FM KKCQ. Ferto Beltrami is at Foston. And on Goal 101.5 FM KRJM. Mahnomen Waubun is at Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal. Reminder, games continue to keep on going on YLE coming up later this week. Tomorrow night, Minnesota football with MEA week. Minnesota playing Wednesday night games. KRJM, Gold 101.5. Winnimac is at Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal. 96.7 FM KKCQ. Ferto Beltrami is at Clearbrook Gonvick. And on 1480 AM 99.7 FM KKCQ. Foston is at Hancock on YLE, and 106.5 FM KRJB. Mahnomen Waubun is at Ada Borup West, and on your live event, Red Lake County Central is at Polk County West. All those games on yourliveevent.com. Then Thursday and Friday, some action in the state of North Dakota. Volleyball Thursday night, Lemoore Litchfield Marion is at Central Cass. Football on Thursday, Lisbon is at Sargent County. Fort Winds Minnewacan is at top-ranked New Rockford Cheyenne Maddock. And Wahpeton is at Kindred. Friday night on your live event in high school football, Mayport CG is at Hillsborough Central Valley. Valley City is at Northern Cass, and Grand Forks Central is at Central Cass. Of course, you can check out the whole schedule online at yourliveevent.com, rjbroadcasting.com, the sports scores and schedules page. Also, you can follow us on X, like us on Facebook for our daily post, our daily schedule updates, as well as visit us or hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page every time so you can be notified every time we go live with another local area high school broadcast and community interest broadcast as well. Take a break, get you ready as we approach first set when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
Thank you to all the sponsors that you will see and hear throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on yourliveevent.com would not be possible. Program reminder, the YLE, the yourliveevent.com coaches show every single Wednesday. Hear from area head coaches, hear from the Spotlight Senior Athlete of the Week, as well as brand new this year is the Crowning Moments, where you can see all of the highlights from the previous weeks of action. Previous weeks of games right here on yourliveevent.com. That is our reminder, the winter sport or fall sports season continues rolling on here. Minnesota begins their playoffs coming up next week. North Dakota in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned for all the playoff and tournament action right here on yourliveevent.com. Let's get you our starting lineups here for both teams. We'll start with a 5'11 sophomore middle hitter, number 2, Ellie Christensen. A 5'8 sophomore, the libero, number 3, Olivia Broughton. A 5'11 sophomore setter, number 4, Brynlee Richmond. A 5'7 sophomore defensive specialist, number 5, Baylor Dinger. A 6'4 senior right side hitter, number 13, Cora Metcalf. A 5'9 junior outside hitter, number 24, Peyton Saxland. And a 6-foot junior middle hitter, number 25, Riley Bryant. That's your starting lineup for Sheyenne. The head coach is Leah Newton. Sheyenne with the royal blue uniforms, the orange numerals outlined in white with the orange and white stripes along the shoulders. Time now for your starting lineup for the home team here tonight, the Hawks of Horace. Starting with a 5'6 junior right side hitter, number 1, Nora Schumacher. A 5'2 junior, the libero, number 2, Jocelyn Asplin. A 5'10 sophomore outside hitter, number 4, Kendall Mueller. A 5'9 senior middle blocker, number 8, Olivia Shook. A 5'5 junior setter, number 11, Courtney Heiser. A 5'11 senior middle blocker, number 13, Caitlin Posel. And a 5'11 junior outside hitter, number 20, Jordan Christofferson. That's your starting lineup for the Horace Hawks. They are coached by Hadley Plank, wearing the white uniforms with the gold numerals outlined in black. That's our starting lineups. We'll take a break. When we come back, First Serve. That's next on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Ada Building Center has been serving the Red River Valley with exceptional customer service and competitive prices. From computer drafting, estimating, on-site consultations, free product delivery, they are there for you from start to finish. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada, or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC, building dreams, one project at a time.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. Again, thanks for joining us here from the Nest here in Horace. Check that as number 5, Baylor Dinger. That is the libero for West Fargo Cheyenne. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight on YLE. As Horace will start with serve here tonight. Number 20, Jordan Christofferson, back to the service line for the Hawks here tonight. As our first serve at 7:35. And we'll lead it off with an ace serve for Jordan Christofferson. First point goes to Horace. They'll take a 1-0 lead on the ace from Jordan Christofferson. And she'll go back to the service line once again. Serve goes across, set by Richmond, swung across, block! Blocked by Horace. Call the block on Posel, and it's 2-0 in favor of West Fargo Horace. Hawks with the early 2-0 lead. Christofferson back to serve it across again. It's played by the libero Dinger. Set over the swing, and Cora Metcalf with the kill. So Cheyenne will get on the scoreboard. Olivia Bratton will serve for the Mustangs. Serve goes across Christofferson. That's an ace. Misplay by Christofferson, and we're tied at 2. Bratton back to serve once again. Serve sent across Christofferson. Bumped there by Heiser and hit across by Mueller. Dug up by Dinger. Set by Richmond. Swung across. Metcalf. It's dug up by Horace. And Mueller across on 3. Metcalf. Set. Swing across. Christofferson with the dig. And hit over by Mueller. Gets a piece of the line for the point. Kendall Mueller. Mueller with her first kill. Olivia Shook back in. Caitlin Posel will serve for the Hawks. Serve, it's an ace serve. Pinballed around a couple of Mustangs, and it's 4-2 Horace. Posel back to serve it again. Serve across, played there by Saxland. Set, and that one got over the net, and it falls out of bounds along the near sideline. It's 5-2 in favor of Horace. 5-2, Posel back to serve again. Serve goes across. It's played by Saxland. The set Richmond and hit across. Dug up by Horace. And through the block for the point, Nora Schumacher. 6-2 Horace. Posel back to serve again. Served long, service error. Side out, 3-6. Cheyenne trails. As Baylor Dinger will serve it across. Christofferson set Heiser, swung across. Schumacher too strong. Back-to-back Cheyenne points. They trail by 2. Nope, they'll actually call a net violation before that. So it's a net violation. Side out to Horace. Olivia Suda in to serve. Also in number 7, McKenna Coulter. Serve goes across Saxland. Set by Richmond. Hit across by Bryant. It's dug up by Horace. Mueller for the kill. Check that. That's 8. Olivia Shook with the kill. 8-3. As Suda back to serve again. Serve sent across Saxland. set by Richmond, hit across by Bryant. That's dug up by Horace. Asplin, and then hit across on 3 by Mueller at the net, waiting for it, sending it down. Olivia Shook back-to-back kills. It's 9-3, and that will force a Sheyenne timeout. Set number 1, the Hawks lead 9-3 on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
A great start here for Horace as they lead 9-3 in set number 1. Have not taken a set from Sheyenne this year. Lost in straight sets their first match back on September 11th at Sheyenne, and then lost in 2 sets in the championship game at the Metro Invite on Saturday. Suda back to serve it once again. Played by Horace, set by Richmond, swung across Saxlin for the point. Sheyenne with the side out, 4-9, they trail. As Marley Bedeau will serve for Sheyenne. Serve goes across, played there by Mueller, second touch, and then Mueller with the free ball across, back to Sheyenne. Set over to Saxland, dig there, Asplin, but no second touch. Five to 9. Bedeau back to serve again. Serve across, Christofferson, set to Mueller with the tip, didn't get it over the net. Point to Sheyenne, 6-9. 3 straight points. Bedeau to serve. Serve is long, side out for Horace. 10-6. Kendall Mueller to serve. Dinger, Saxland, and hit across by Richmond. It's dug up by Horace. Set goes to Christofferson. She'll tip it across. Saxland, set, tip by Bryant. That's dug up by Horace. Shook with the tip across, saved by Sheyenne. And free ball sent over by Richmond. Back to Horace. And free ball sent over by Asplin. Back to the Mustangs. Set, hit across by Richmond. That's dug up by Horace. Bumped by Asplin and hit across by Christofferson. Dinger, set by Horace, to Horace. And Mueller with the swing across. That's dug up. Set off of a tip for the point. Saxland with the swing. Side out, 7-10. Sheyenne trails. Number 14, Addie Kill checking in. She will serve for the Mustangs. Serve goes to Asplin. Set over to Christofferson. She'll push it across. Bedeau, Dinger, and hit across by Richmond for the point. Brindley Richmond with the swing. 8-10. As Kill back to serve again. Serve across. Asplin, set goes to Christofferson, through the block for the point. Jordan Christofferson with her first kill tonight, 11-8. As Jocelyn Asplin will serve it across. Bryant and back over to Horace Christofferson. That one's out of bounds. Point to Sheyenne. 9-11 they trail. Liv Mattern checking in to serve for Sheyenne. Serve across Mueller. Set, tipped over by Posel, dug up by Sheyenne. Set goes to Bratton. Diving dig, able to keep it alive. Coulter and sent over for the point. Christofferson with the kill from Olivia Suda. 12-9. Checking in, Nora Schumacher. Also in, number 11, Courtney Heiser. She will serve for the Mustangs. 12-9 they lead. Serve goes across, kill, set, swung over by Bratton. That's dug up by Horace. Christofferson into the net. Point to Sheyenne, side out, 10-12. Cora Metcalf checking in for Brindley Richmond will serve. Serve goes to Asplin, set by Heiser, swing, Posel, it's blocked, stays with Horace. Christofferson with the tip across. Dug up there, Dinger, set by Richmond, tipped across, block! Posel with the block and the point. 13-10. Jordan Christofferson will serve. That one, let's serve, goes out of bounds. Side out, 11-13. Payne Saxlin back in, as Olivia Bratton will serve. Serve to Christofferson, set by Heiser. Too close to the net, sending it down. But they'll call a violation on Cora Metcalf, so point goes to Horace, 14-11. As Posel will serve. Dinger, set, Richmond, pushed across by Metcalf. It's dug up by Horace, sent over by Schumacher. Trying to save it from the scores table, Metcalf, but they can't return it. And point to Horace. Swing there by Nora Schumacher. As Posel back to serve again. Serve across Saxlin and back to Saxlin. She'll play it. Christofferson got a forearm on it, but it flies over the net and out of bounds. Point to Sheyenne. 12-15. Bailey Dinger will serve. Goes to Christofferson, set by Heiser. Swing, Mueller blocked at the net, stays with Horace. Heiser with the set, Schumacher into the net. Point to the Mustangs, 13-15. Dinger with her first service point, she'll serve it again. Serve across, Christofferson. Heiser with the set. Schumacher will play it. Dinger with the dig at the net, waiting for it, and Kendall Mueller sends it down. 16-13, side out to Horace. McKenna Coulter checking in, as Olivia Suda checking in as well. She will serve for the Hawks. Serve goes across, Saxlin, set, Richmond, hit across by Metcalf, out of bounds. 17-13. Suda back to serve again. Serve across, it's an ace serve. 18-13. And that'll force the second timeout called by Coach Leah Newton, and Sheyenne will take it as well. YourLiveEvent.com. Horace leads in set 1, 18-13.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Horace with a 5-point lead. Second largest lead it's been so far. Today they had a 9-3 lead early on in the set. Horace has gotten to within 2 a couple times. That's the closest they've gotten, and blocked at the net. It stays with Sheyenne. Saxon will send it over through the block, able to keep it alive, and Mueller over on 3. Dinger, Richmond, and from the back row hit across by Bratton, dig by Horace, and then free ball sent across by McKenna Coulter. Back to Sheyenne, Richmond with the set, swing, Cora Metcalf. Side out, 14-18. Marley Bedeau will come in, and she will serve for the Mustangs. Serve goes across. Christofferson, set Suda through the block for the point. McKenna Coulter, her first kill. It's 19-14. Kendall Mueller to serve. Serve across, Saxland. Set, back to Saxland. Too strong, out of bounds. 20-14. 6-point lead, tied for the largest it's been for Horace here in set number 1. Mueller back to serve again. Serve across, Saxland. Bedeau, and headed across by Richmond. Suda got a piece of it. Asplin and Christofferson, the free ball over on 3. Back to Sheyenne, set by Bedeau, off the net, and it's 4 hits. It's 21-14, Horace. Mueller, back-to-back service points. It's a 7-point lead, 21-14. As Let's Serve falls back on the Horace side, a service error, 15-21. Much needed side out. Now now Sheyenne got to try to string together some points here. Addie Kill the serve. Kill serve, and it's an ace serve. Second service point, her first ace for Addie Kill, 16-21. Kill with the serve across, Asplin. Suda, that's a lift. 17-21. Kill back-to-back, quality serves an ace. That one not technically an ace, but it was difficult to handle and they couldn't return it. Sheyenne within 4. Kill with the serve across. Again, that one goes into the net. It's a service error. Point to Horace, 22-17. The libero, Jocelyn Asplin, will serve. Serve across, set Bedeau, swing, too strong by Bryant. Sheyenne wanted a touch, don't get the call, 23-17. Asplin with her first service point. Serve goes across, set Bedeau, swing, block! Nope, they'll call it off the net, so 4 hits. Nonetheless, it's a Horace point, 24-17. It's set point for Horace. Asplin with the serve across. Set Badeau at the net. Swing. That's dug up by Horace. And Mueller pushes it over on 3. Back to the Mustangs. Badeau with the set. Bratton with the swing, but it's too strong out of bounds. And it's 25-17 as West Fargo Horace will take set number 1 as we'll get you our first class mortgage between set report. 25-17. Horace got out to the strong start. They led 6-2 and at one point 9-3. Sheyenne battled back. They got it to within 2 a few times. The last time being at 13-11 and 15-13. But then 7 of the next 8 points scored by, or excuse me, 6 of the next 7 points scored by Horace to make it 21-14. Don't look back. They finished the set 25-17 on a 4-point run to take the first set. Kendall Mueller, Olivia Shook with 2 kills apiece for Horace. Also 2 kills for Nora Schumacher as well. 4 service points for Olivia Suda. For West Fargo Cheyenne, 2 kills for Cora Metcalf and Peyton Saxlin. Addie Kill with 3 service points and an ace. That is your first class mortgage between set report. We'll come back with set number 2 when we return on yourliveevent.com.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As an American family insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
Set number 2 about to get underway. West Fargo Horace with the 1-0 lead. They took that first set 25-17. Can the Mustangs answer here in set number 2? We'll find out from the Nest here momentarily. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight on yourliveevent.com. A really good mid-season EDC matchup here. 2 of the top 4 teams in the EDC. You want to be in that top 4. That guarantees you a home game in the first round. As the serve across by Brindley Richmond. Swung by Schumacher. That's dug up by Horace. Richmond over on 2. Asplin. Battle at the net. Tipped and down for the point. As that was Andrea Grijalva checking in. Her first appearance tonight gets the point. For Cheyenne, they lead 1-0. Richmond with the serve across. It's an ace serve. 2-0, Horace. Richmond to serve across again. Set there by Heiser. Swung across Mueller. Goes right back to Horace. And played across by Schumacher. Back to Cheyenne. The swing. Metcalf. Mueller tips it over. Diving dig saved by Horace in front of the bench. And then a free ball sent across by Dinger. Back to Horace. Tipped over. Posel, that's dug up. Set by Richmond. Tipped across Saxlin. Heiser with the first touch. Asplin. Mueller. That one is a kill. Point to Horace. As serve is sent across, set Richmond, tipped across Grijalva. That's dug up by Horace and sent over by Schumacher. Back to the Mustangs. Dinger, Metcalf, and Saxland over on three. Back to the Hawks set. And the swing and the point, Olivia Shook. Her third kill, we're tied at 2. As Posel back to serve it across again. Set Richmond, hit across, and Metcalf out. Point to Horace. Posel now with 6 service points. Sent over, back to Horace, set Heiser, swing, Shook, dig, out of bounds. 4-2. Posel back to serve again. Diving dig, able to recover Richmond and sent across by Metcalf. That's dug up by Horace, and Mueller the swing down the line for the point. Kendall Mueller, her third. 5-2. 5 straight points from Horace. As Caitlin Posel back to serve again. 8 service points, 1 ace for her tonight. Serve goes across Saxlin, Richmond, Metcalf through the block for the point. Cora Metcalf, her third kill, 3-5. On the side out. Addie Kill checking in, she will serve for the Mustangs. Serve goes across, off of the net, trying to save it. Heiser, they do so with the tip across. Back to Cheyenne, set. Bratton with the tip for the point. Olivia Bratton gets the point. 4-5. Kill back to serve again. 4 service points and an ace for her tonight. Kills serve. Christofferson goes back to Cheyenne. Dinger set Richmond. Hit across. And too strong. Out of bounds, but they'll call it tip. As Cora Metcalf gets her 4th kill. Tie us up at 5. 5-5 set 2. Kill back to serve again. Now with 5 service points. Serve goes across. Mueller tipped, waiting for it. Goes back. Horace able to recover, and Mueller the free ball across. Metcalf set Richmond. Bratton, but dug up. Over to Mueller. She'll push it across. Dug up by Cheyenne. And Grijalva will push it over back to Horace and through the block for the point. Nora Schumacher. 6-5. McKenna Coulter back into the front row. Number 5, Olivia Suda back in to serve for the Hawks. They lead by 1. Serve goes across, set Richmond. Metcalf. And did that one hit the antenna? It did hit the antenna. It's out of play. 7-5 Horace. Suda now with 5 service points. Serve goes across again. Dinger. Set Richmond. Bratton, that one stayed around the net. Sugar will push it over back to Sheyenne, and then Dinger right back to Horace. Set Suda. Mueller, that's dug up by Sheyenne. Over on 2 by Richmond. Dug up by Horace and pushed across. Dig there. Grijalva, second touch, and then third touch. Richmond over on 3. Back to Horace. Set over to Mueller. Blocked at the net. And the point. Grijalva with the block. 6-7, side out to Sheyenne. Baylor Dinger will serve for Sheyenne. Serve goes across Asplin. Set by Suda, hit across Mueller. That's dug up. Set by Richmond. The swing for the point. Riley Bryant gets her first kill tonight. Tied up at 7. Sent over back to Sheyenne. Through the block on the swing. Dug up. Mueller over on 3. And good play by Mueller. They can't return it back over. 8-7. Kendall Mueller to serve for Horace. Set Metcalf for the kill. Tie us up at 8. Metcalf her 5th kill tonight. 8-8. As Marley Bedeau into serve. Serve is long. Point to Horace, 9-8. Jocelyn Asplin to serve. The libero for Horace. Serve goes across. Set Bedeau. Swing Richmond for the point. Brinley Richmond. Her 2nd kill. Tie us up at 9. As Olivia Bratton will serve. Serve across to Mueller. Set Suda and hit across by Christofferson. Dug up Sheyenne. Richmond over. Tipped at the net. Suda. Asplin 2nd touch. Christofferson. It was tipped at the net. Stays alive. Saxland over on 3. Mueller. Suda, and it goes back to Sheyenne. Set swing for the point. Riley Bryan once again. Riley Bryant, her 2nd kill, 10-9. As Sheyenne will take the lead in the set. First time they've led in the set since it was 2-0. And it's an ace serve. Serve goes across. And Christofferson over. Back to Sheyenne. Set Richmond. Swing across. Too strong, out of bounds. Tied up at 10. Excuse me, 11-10. Nora Schumacher back in, and Courtney Heiser back in to serve into the net. Service error. Andrea Grijalva checking back in, and number 21, Liv Madden, in to serve. Set Heiser, swing, Posel, dug up. Set goes to Saxlin. Heiser with a first touch. Asplin over to Christofferson off of the net. Yep, they'll say off the net, wasn't touched by a Mustang. 13-10. Mattern her first service point. She'll serve again. A serve, 14-10, and that will force a timeout called by Horace. In set number 2, Sheyenne leads 14-10 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Out of the timeout, Mattern with the set. Heiser the set and swung across by Schumacher. And Cheyenne able to get it back across. Set, Heiser, swing, Schumacher. Block out of bounds, so Schumacher with her 4th kill and a side out to Horace. 11-14 they trail. Baylor Dinger back in for Cheyenne as Jordan Christofferson will serve. Play to Saxlin. Set Badeau and hit across back to Horace. Set Heiser, Mueller, dug up. Too close to that. Posel sends it over and sent right back. Set Heiser, swing, Schumacher, block. Peyton Saxlin with a block, 15-11. Cora Metcalf back in. Richmond with the serve across. And then free ball by Mueller back to Cheyenne. Set Richmond. Grijalva dug up by Horace and Mueller across. Dinger with the dig. Set Richmond. Saxlin with the swing. Dig by Mueller. Set by Heiser. Tipped across. Posel. It's dug up by Cheyenne. Set to Metcalf for the point. Cora Metcalf, kill number 6. It's 16-11. And out of bounds. 17-11. So Richmond still at the service line. Set Heiser, Mueller, swing, but it's blocked. Metcalf, Grijalva in on the block. It's 18-11, and that will force the second timeout called by Horace. Cheyenne looking to even up in set 2. They lead by 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Always a fun atmosphere here at Horace. You got both student sections well represented here in this rivalry contest. Horace students off to our left. They're going with the classic, just Hawk Pride theme, wearing their gray, white, black, and gold, representing the Horace Hawks. For Cheyenne, they're going with the jersey theme tonight. Got Ann Edwards, Kaprizov, so Seth Curry, Mike Evans, a number of them, as the serve goes out of bounds long. Side out to Horace, 12-18. Caitlin Pozo will serve. Serve goes to Dinger, set by Richmond, tipped across Metcalf, and trying to get her hand under it was Heiser. They'll say it hit the floor. And a point for Cheyenne, 19-12. Metcalf, kill number 7. Addie Kill the serve. Serve to Christofferson, and too close to the net, and sending it down was Andrea Grijalva. 20-12. As Kill, now with her 6th service point, she'll serve again. Asplin set by Heiser, pushed across by Schumacher, dug up, set Richmond, and the kill, Olivia Bratton. (21-12). Kill with the serve again, and a first touch from Mueller, but no second touch. It's 22-12. Cody Christofferson checking in for Horace. 22-12. Kill with the serve across. Christofferson set Heiser. Mueller with the tip across. Dug up there, Bratton, Metcalf, and then free ball, Grijalva. Back to Horace, set Heiser, swing. Dug up, and Metcalf over on 3. Christofferson set by Heiser. Christofferson out of bounds. 23-12. Kill with her 9th service point. Cheyenne 2 points away from evening it up at a set apiece. Kill out of bounds. Service error, 13-23. McKenna Coulter back in, as is Olivia Suda. She will serve. Horace trails by 10, 10-23. And out of bounds, service error, 24-13, and set point for Cheyenne. As Baylor Dinger will serve it across. Serve goes to Asplin, set, and through the block for the point. Olivia Shook with her 4th kill. 14-24. Kendall Mueller will serve. Serve across. Set, hit across by Bryant. That's dug up. And Christofferson through the block for the point. Jordan Christofferson, her 2nd kill, 15-24. Mueller with the serve across again. Kill Richmond. Metcalf for the point. Cora Metcalf, her 8th kill, 25-15, and Cheyenne has evened it up One set apiece. Take a look at our first-class mortgage between set reports. Cora Metcalf, 8 kills for Cheyenne, 2 apiece for Olivia Bratton, Brindley Richmond, Peyton Saxlin, and Riley Bryant. Eddie Kill, 9 service points through 2 sets and 2 aces. Brindley Richmond, 6 service points with an ace. Olivia Bratton, 3 service points with 2 aces. For West Fargo Horace, Nora Schumacher, 4 kills. Olivia Shook with 4 kills. Kendall Mueller with 3. Jordan Christofferson with 2. Olivia Suda, 5 service points and an ace. Caitlin Posel, 8 service points and an ace. Jordan Christofferson, 2 service points and an ace as well. That is our first-class mortgage between set report. We'll come back with set 3 when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
For top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six. Ford takes it up, played high in the air by Horkeneers. Risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on YourLiveEvent.com.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Just about ready to start set number 3 here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. West Fargo Cheyenne and Horace coming up here. Battle a rivalry matchup of 2 schools in the West Fargo School District system. We're tied at a set apiece. Horace took set number 1, 25-17. Cheyenne battles back 25-15 in set 2. Jordan Christofferson will open it up to lead off in set number 3. Into the net and an opening set service error, 1-0 for Cheyenne. As 14 Addie Kill checking in. She's who you want. Just had a 4-point service point run. She's got 9 service points, including 2 aces tonight. Mueller will tip it over on 3, back to Cheyenne. Set goes to Metcalf for the point. Cora Metcalf, kill number 9 for her. 2-0 Cheyenne. Kill now with 10 service points. Serve it across again. Christofferson at the net. And Bratton was right there to send it down. 3-0. Cody Christofferson back in for Horace. Kill back to serve once again. Serve across to Christofferson. Set, and Mueller with the tip across. Dug up, and Metcalf over on 3. Set, Pozel, but the block at the net. Grijalva there again. 4-0. Kill back to serve again. Serve sent across. Dug up and tipped over by McKenna Coulter. Back to Sheyenne. Bratton tipped at the net, stays with Horace. Coulter again with the swing. Kill with a first touch. And able to get it over on the free ball by Metcalf. Back to Horace. Over on 2 by Suda. Dinger set Richmond. Bratton blocked and then dug up. Set by Richmond to Metcalf for the point. Cora Metcalf with 10 kills. It's 5-0 to open up this third set. Mueller across over on 3. Dinger set over Bratton. And the point, side out to Horace. One 5. Caitlin Pozo will serve. A serve, 2-5. Her 9th service point, her 2nd ace. Pozo the serve across again. Dinger and Metcalf over on 3 for the point. 6-2. Baylor Dinger will serve. And that one long. Serve goes out of bounds, 3-6. Courtney Heiser to serve. Set Richmond, give and go. Bratton, dig up by Heiser. Asplin and sent over by Mueller. Blocked at the net. Stays with Horace and Schumacher over on 3. Bryant set over Bratton for the kill. Her 3rd, 7-3. Check that, officially her 4th, 7-3. As Badeau will serve, set by Heiser, swung across Mueller, dug up Dinger, set Badeau over Bratton, dig there, Christofferson and Mueller. Is that one off the antenna? It's out of bounds. Point to Sheyenne, 8-3. Badeau with her 3rd service point. She'll serve again. Asplin, Heiser, and then tipped across by Schumacher. Back to Sheyenne. Set back. Block! Mueller on the block. 4-8. Jordan Christofferson in. As Kendall Mueller will serve. Set Badeau hit across. That's dug up by Horace. Set goes to Christofferson off of a block for the point. 5-8. Christofferson now with 4 kills. As Mueller with the serve across. Pushed over, back to Horace, set Heiser. Christofferson for the point. She's now got 5, 6-8. Kendall Mueller back to serve again. Serve goes across, bump by Bideau, and into the net. 7-8. Horace within 1. Mueller back to serve again. Serve goes across, kill, and hit over by Bratton, dug up, and Christofferson over on 3. Dinger, set goes to Bratton, that's dug up. Asplin and Christofferson over on 3, tipped at the net, stays with Horace, set, block! Still with Sheyenne, set over to Bratton. Mueller got a piece of it, Heiser, over to Christofferson for the kill. Tie it up at 8. And that'll force a timeout by Sheyenne. Tied at 1 set apiece, tied in the third 8-8 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Kendall Mueller with the serve across, and Bideau will free ball it back to Horace. Set by Heiser, swing by Schumacher. Say it was blocked out of bounds, 9-8. Schumacher now with 5 kills. Mueller the serve across again, 2 kills, set. Over, and Richmond with the kill. Brinley Richmond, her 3rd kill. Tied up at 9. As Olivia Bratton will serve. Serve goes to Asplin, set Heiser, Christofferson, and I think she got the net on the swing. She did. 10-9. Serve across and pushed over. Jordan Christofferson with the point. Kaylin Pozo back in. We're tied at 10. Jocelyn Asplin in to serve. Serve goes across Dinger, and then Dinger with the free ball back on 3. Set Schumacher through the block from the Heiser set. Nora Schumacher, kill number 6. 11-10. Serve goes across. Saxland over on 3. Back to Horace. Set to Christofferson. Blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds. 12-10. Asplund back to serve again. Dinger and then sent over by Richmond. Played first touch, but then flies under the net. Out of bounds. 11-12. Andrea Grijalva back in, as is 21 Liv Matten. She will serve. Serve to Mueller, set Heiser, pushed across Schumacher, dug up. Bumped Bratton, Richmond over on 3. Heiser with a piece of it. Asplund, and then Schumacher over on 3, tipped at the net, able to recover. Set over to Saxland, and that one off the tape, then hit the antenna. Point to Horace. 13-11. Baylor Dinger back in. 7 McKenna Coulter back in, as is 5 Olivia Suda. She will serve. 13-11. That one into the net. Service error, 12-13. Serve, Brindley Richmond, and a serve. Tied up at 13. Richmond the serve across again. It's an ace. 14-13. Cheyenne retaking the lead. Richmond now with 3 aces. 8 service points. Serves it across again. Set hit over by Christofferson. Dig there. Metcalf. Set. Saxland trying to get a piece of it. Couldn't do so. Tied up at 14. As Cody Christofferson. Set Richmond, and Grijalva with the swing, but with a net violation called on Horace. Point to Cheyenne. 15-14. Addie Kill to serve. 12 service points. 2 aces for her tonight. Serve across. That one right back. Tipped. Saved by Horace, and Posel over on 3. Back to Cheyenne. Set Richmond over Bratton. Dig there. Christofferson, but no second touch. And point to Cheyenne. 14-16. Excuse me, 16-14 Cheyenne. As Jordan Christofferson back in for Cody Christofferson. Kill with the serve across. Set tipped over by Posel. Back to Cheyenne. Set Bratton. Christofferson. Set Suda. Swing Mueller for the point. Olivia Shook back in. Caitlin Posel back in to serve. Kendall Mueller now with 6 kills, set by Richmond. Metcalf. Cora Metcalf with her 11th kill. 17-15. Baylor Dinger will serve. Goes to Mueller. Set Suda. Back to Mueller for the point. 16-17. Courtney Heiser back in to serve, as is Schumacher. Heiser the serve across, set Richmond. Metcalf with the tip, and Shook got a piece of it. It hit off the top of the tape, fell back down, couldn't be returned. 18-16 Cheyenne. (18-16) is Marley Boudreau. Will serve to Christofferson. Set Heiser. Swing. Mueller blocked at the net, but then pushed over by Schumacher. Back to Sheyenne. Set goes to Bratton as that one. Miscommunication. Mistimed the jump and into the net. Point Horace. 17-18 on the side out. Kendall Mueller to serve. Serve goes across to Kill, set, and tipped over by Richmond, out of bounds. Tie us up at 18. (18-18). Kendall Mueller back to serve. Serve goes across. Braden set Bedeau to Braden. That one off the tape. Mueller able to dive, get the dig. Over to Christofferson through the block for the point. (19-18). And that will force a Cheyenne timeout. The Hawks lead by 1 in set 3 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hardworking contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Kendall Mueller will serve for Horace. Serve is long, out of bounds, and we're tied up at 19. Peyton Saxland back in. Olivia Bratton will serve. Serve to Mueller. Heiser and Christofferson will send it over on 3. Back to Cheyenne. Set Bedeau. Saxland for the point. Peyton Saxland with the kill. That's her 4th tonight. 20-19. Bedeau back to, Bratton back to serve again. And out of bounds, tied up at 20. 20-20, a race to 5. Again, got to win by 2. As Asplin into the net, service error, goes right back to Cheyenne at 21-20. Liv Mattern will serve. Andrea Grijalva back in for Cheyenne. Mattern the serve across. Heiser at the net, tipped off the net. Schumacher sends it back. Grijalva out of bounds, tied up now at 21. Seven, McKenna Coulter. 5, Olivia Suda in as well. She will serve. 5 service points and an ace for her so far tonight. Serve is, it's an ace serve. Nope, they'll call it out of bounds. Serve goes out of bounds, so point to Sheyenne. Coulter with the swing across, dug up, set over Saxland, blocked at the net, stays with Sheyenne. Saxland will send it over, but we'll get a lift called, and now that'll tie it up at 22. (22-22). Jordan Christofferson out. 14, Cody Christofferson. And it's an ace serve. 23-22. Cody Christofferson, her first service point. It's an ace. She'll serve again. Serve goes across. Dinger set. Richmond and the swing for the point. Cora Metcalf. She's got a dozen. 23-23. Again, got to win by 2. Addie Kill will serve. Kill, 13 service points, a couple of aces. To Christofferson, set Suda, tipped across by Coulter and sent right back. Suda with the set. Pozo with the tip. Pinballs around, they can't get it over. 24-23. Pozo will serve. Set point, serve across Dinger. Richmond, Metcalf, tip, down for the point. 24-24. We're going to play extra points here. Baylor Dinger will serve. Serve goes across, set, and the point. Olivia Shook with her 5th kill. And once again, it's set point at 25-24. Courtney Heiser will serve. Sends it across, kill, set Richmond, Metcalf, and the point. Tied us up 25-25. Metcalf will check out 8. Marley Bedeau will check in as we're tied at 25. Serve goes to Christofferson. Heiser and Schumacher sends it over, tipped at the net. Killab get a piece of it. Set over to Richmond, dug up. Asplin set by Heiser. Schumacher with the swing, dug up. Set Bedeau and Bryant diving dig there. Heiser and able to get it over on 3. Back to Sheyenne. Set Bedeau and the swing. Riley Bryant with the kill. Her 3rd kill, 26-25, and that'll force a Horace timeout. We'll take one as well on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
26-25, West Fargo Cheyenne. Now with set point. Horace going to see if they can fight off set point. Maybe try to reel off a couple points of themselves. Tied at 1 set apiece, pivotal game or set number 3. But with the serve across, Christofferson. Heiser over to Mueller. Tip it in, and a misplay there by Badeau, and we're tied up at 26. Mueller now with 9 kills tonight. She'll go back to serve. 26-26. Serve goes across, kill, Badeau with the set. Bryant in that one for the kill. Riley Bryant, her 4th kill. It's 27-26. As Olivia Bratton will serve. Bratton the serve across, Asplin, set by Heiser. Christofferson, Dinger got a dig. Second touch, but that one flying into the stands. And we're tied up at 27. Jocelyn Asplin will serve. Serve goes across, set Badeau to Saxlin. Asplin with a dig, Mueller, and Christofferson over on 3. Badeau, Dinger, Richmond, dig there by Heiser. Asplin and Christofferson into the net. 28-27. Liv Mattern back to serve, and long. Out of bounds, and we're tied up at 28. 28-28. McKenna Coulter and Olivia Suda back in. Suda with the serve across. Set Badeau, Saxlin, tipped at the net. Mueller, set by Suda. Christofferson with the tip, Saxlin with a touch. Set over Richmond, dug up by Coulter. Mueller, and then Asplin the free ball over on 3. Back to Cheyenne, Badeau, and then tip down the line for the point. Brindley Richmond. (29-28) Cheyenne, as Richmond will serve across, and then Coulter the free ball on 3. Back to Cheyenne, set over Metcalf, dig there by Mueller. Suda, Christofferson, dig there, set over to Saxlin, through the block for the point. Peyton Saxlin, kill number 5, and that will do it for set number 3. A great set of volleyball, 30-28 is your final there in that set, as Cheyenne will take the 2-1 advantage. Cora Metcalf, a dozen kills for Cheyenne. 5 apiece for Peyton Saxlin and Brindley Richmond. Add a kill with 13 service points, including 2 aces. Brindley Richmond, 3 aces and 8 service points. For West Fargo, Horace, Jordan Christofferson, 10 kills. Kendall Mueller with 9. Olivia Shook with 5. Kendall Mueller, 8 service points. Olivia Suda with 5. That's your between set report from First Class Mortgage. When we come back, set number 4 on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Ada Building Center has been serving the Red River Valley with exceptional customer service and competitive prices. From computer drafting, estimating, on-site consultations, free product delivery, they are there for you from start to finish. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada, or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC, building dreams, one project at a time.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Sheyenne with the lead, 2-1 here. This rivalry matchup between Sheyenne and Horace, both part of the West Fargo School District. Sheyenne, of course, starting in 2007, the building did, as the 9th grade center to house all West Fargo freshmen. The building slowly expanded and gradually adding more classes until the 2015-2016 school year is when it opened for all 9th through 12th grade students. Of course, also Horace was part of West Fargo Sheyenne. The kids from Horace going to West Fargo Sheyenne. In fact, the Mustang name for Sheyenne comes in honor of the old Horace Public Schools nickname and mascot back in the 60s before the Horace School closed. And then Horace continued to grow. City on the grow, eventually needing their own high school, opening in 2021 for West Fargo Horace, the Hawks. This rivalry matchup, expect nothing less but a couple of exciting sets, and we've had some so far, as Horace took the first set 25-17. Sheyenne has come back. They won set number 2, 25-15, then 30-28 in set number 3. As now we go to set number 4. Sheyenne has a 2-1 lead. As Brindley Richmond will open up the set with an ace. Her 4th ace, Sheyenne with a 1-0 lead. Richmond back to serve again. Serve goes across. Set Coulter, it's blocked at the net. Back over by Mueller. And Saxlin over on 3, too strong. Tied up at 1. Caitlin Pozo will serve. Tied up at 1. Set over to Metcalf for the point. 2-1. Addie Kill will come in. She will serve. Serve goes across. Set shook. Dig goes right back. Over on 2 by Suda. Back to Sheyenne. And for the point, Olivia Bratton. Kill now with her 14th service point. Kill with the serve across. Mueller, Asplin, and then Christofferson over on 3. Back to Sheyenne. Set Richmond. Swung across. Metcalf out of bounds. Side out 2-3. Nora Schumacher back in, as is number 11, Courtney Heiser. She will serve. Serve across, set Richmond, hit across, Metcalf for the kill. Baylor Dinger will serve 4-2. Serve across, Heiser, pushed over by Mueller, dug up by Sheyenne. Bratton over on 3, Mueller with the dig, set Heiser, shook but dug up. Bratton with the swing, dug up by Christofferson, set by Heiser to Mueller, show with the swing, Dinger with the dig. Bratton and then sent across by Kill, back to Horace, set Heiser, Schumacher for the point. Nora Schumacher now with 7 kills. 3-4. Kendall Mueller will serve. Serve goes across, kills, set. Richmond swung but dug up. Mueller from the back row, pinballs around off of Kill, and then eventually Bratton will send it the free ball across. Heiser the set, Schumacher through the block for the point. Nora Schumacher now with 8 kills. Tie us up at 4. Mueller back to serve. Serve across as Bryant runs into the officials' ladder, and then they'll say it was out of bounds on the other side of the antenna. So 5-4, as then they'll readjust the officials' ladder. Kendall Mueller back to serve again. Serve goes across, Richmond the set, tipped, played back by Shook, and will get a violation. It's 6-4 in favor of Horace. Mueller with the serve across again. Block! Christofferson and Shook teaming up there on the block. It's 7-4. Serve goes to Bratton, set back to Bratton, and that one into the net, 8-4. And that will force a Leah Newton timeout, and set number 4, Horace leads by 4 on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
8-4. Horace leads in set number 4. Horace looking to even it up at 2 sets apiece and force a decisive 5th game. Sheyenne looking to end it early. Kendall Mueller back to serve once again. Serve goes across, set Richmond, hit across by Bratton for the kill. 5-8. Marley Bedeau will check back in. She will serve. And Asplin with the free ball back to Sheyenne. Set Bedeau, swing across Richmond for the point. 6-8. Serve sent across. As Jordan Christofferson with the kill, that's 11. 9-6. Jocelyn Asplin will serve the libero for Horace. Serve goes across, battle at the net. Christofferson was waiting for it. She sends it down for the point. 10-6. Christofferson now with a dozen. Serve across, hit by Richmond. Dug up there, Christofferson, and block. So Schumacher with a swing across. Olivia Broughton with the swing, 7-10. Peyton Saxlin is back in as Olivia Bratton will serve. Serve across to Mueller, set by Heiser, swing by Schumacher for the point. She's got 9 kills, 11-7. Olivia Suda back in to serve, as is McKenna Coulter. Serve goes to Saxland. Saxland right back for the kill. She's got 6, side out, 8-11. Liv Mattern back to serve. Mueller, set, Suda, swing, Christofferson for the point. Now with the Bakers dozen at 13. 12-8. Cody Christofferson back in, she will serve. Serve across Richmond, blocked at the net. Horace able to recover, set over to Mueller for the point. She's now got 10, 13-8. As Peyton Saxlin will get her 7th kill. Side out, 9-13. Jordan Christofferson back in. Richmond with the serve. Sent right back to Sheyenne. Dinger over on 2. Back to Horace. Asplin and Mueller. Dig. Bratton set Saxland. Dig goes right back to Sheyenne. Set Richmond. Metcalf off the tape. Asplin a first touch. Christofferson diving for it. Can't get there. Point to Sheyenne. 10-13. Richmond back to serve now with 10 service points. And Christofferson the free ball over. Back to Sheyenne. Set Richmond. Metcalf dug up Christofferson. Asplin. Mueller trying to go down the line. Hits the net, falls back down 11-13. Richmond back to serve it across again at the net. Mueller will push it across. Richmond, Dinger over to Metcalf. Christofferson, Saxlin sends it back. Horace with it, Asplin. And Mueller across on three. Saxlin set Richmond, hit across by Metcalf. Dug up Asplin. Suda and Mueller over on three. Dinger with the dig, set Richmond over to Saxlin. Dug up and pushed across by Coulter. Back to Sheyenne. Tipped over. Grijalva dug up Horace. Mueller down the line for the point. Kendall Mueller with the kill, 14-11. Caitlin Pozo the serve. Shook back in as well. Let's serve. Dinger with the dig. Set. Richmond hit across. Metcalf too strong, out of bounds. It's 15-11. Pozo with the serve across. Now 10 service points. Saxlin over on three for the point. 12-15. Saxlin will check out. 14, Addie Kill back in. She'll serve. Kill with the serve across. Mueller. And Mueller will send it over on three. Bratton set. Grijalva. And it got too close, and then Grijalva sends it down this time for the kill, 13-15. As Jordan Christofferson is at 1,000 digs for her, I believe so. So congratulations to Jordan Christofferson, dig number 1,000. As Mueller will send over on three, hits the top of the tape. Set over, tipped, and out of bounds by Metcalf, 16-13. As we'll get substitutions, one back in is Schumacher, as is Courtney Heiser. She will serve. Serve by Heiser, pinballs around, Dinger over on three, back to Horace. Set Heiser, Schumacher out of bounds, 14-16. Baylor Dinger with the serve across Christofferson, and then shook back over on three. Sheyenne with it, set Richmond, and miscommunication there between her and Brian. It falls to the floor, point to Horace, 17-14. Kendall Mueller will serve. Serve goes across, set Richmond hit across. Bratton and that block, but it goes out of bounds. Point to Sheyenne, 15-17. Marley Badeau will serve, 15-17. Sheyenne trails. Set goes across, Asplin, set by Heiser. Christofferson for the point. Christofferson now with 14. 18-15. Posel back in. Jocelyn Asplin will serve. Serve goes across. Set Badeau hit by Richmond. Dug up, set Heiser, and pushed across by Schumacher. Back to Sheyenne. Set, and Riley Bryant with the kill. She's now got 5. It's 16-18. Side out to Sheyenne. Serve is an ace serve. Olivia Bratton with the ace. That's her third ace tonight. 5th service point. 17-18. Serve goes across, set by Heiser. Christofferson tips it over, back to Sheyenne. Bumped over Richmond. Mueller got a piece of it. Heiser and then Mueller across on 3. Dinger set over Saxlin. Dig by Heiser. Asplin and Christofferson over. Tipped at the net. Bratton set and Richmond over on 3, but dug up by Horace. Set over to Schumacher, but dug up by Dinger. Back set Richmond. Schumacher with the dig. Set to Christofferson. Tipped at the net. And over on 2. Mueller, Heiser, and then Schumacher back over on 3. Sheyenne with it. Set over Saxon, block, but out of bounds. Tied up at 18. 18-18. That'll force a timeout. Set 4 on yourliveevent.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
18-18 here in set number 4. Sheyenne has a 2-set-to-none advantage, or 2-set-to-1 advantage, excuse me. They're looking to end it in 4. Horace is looking to play the maximum and force a set number 5 here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Bratton will serve it across again. Let's serve Christofferson. Set Heiser, swung across. Schumacher out of bounds, 19-18. Serve goes across again. Heiser, and missed time there. Unable to get it to Posel, and it's 20-18. Five straight points, 20-18. Sheyenne with the lead. Bratton with the serve across again. It goes to Mueller. Set Heiser. Christofferson through the block for the point. She's got 15. 19-20. McKenna Coulter back in, as is Olivia Suda. She will serve. Serve played. Saxlin set to Saxlin with the tip for the point. Baden Saxlin, her 8th kill. Make that 10, excuse me. 21-19. 21. Liv Mattern into serve. Serve goes across. Mueller and Christofferson dug up. Badeau set over Saxlin. Dig there. Asplin set to Christofferson for the point. 20-21. Cody Christofferson will serve. Serve to Saxlin, Badeau, and back to Saxlin. Asplin with the dig. Set Suda, Mueller for the point. 21-21. Mueller now with a dozen herself. Timeout called by Sheyenne. We'll take one as well. 21-21 in set 4 on yourliveevent.com.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
21-21 here in set number 4. We played a 25. You got to win by 2. That came into play last set as the last set went all the way to 30-28 in favor of Sheyenne. So Christofferson with the serve across again. Badeau the set. Richmond the swing. Dug up there by Suda. Asplin. Mueller with the tip across. Dig by Saxlin. Set. Richmond will tip it over. Asplin trying to play it, and Mueller got a foot on it, but flies into the Horace bench. Point to Sheyenne, 22-21. As Brinley Richmond with the serve and a serve. Her 5th ace tonight. It's 23-21, and that will force the quick timeout by Hadley Plank and West Fargo Horace. Set 4, yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. (23-21), West Fargo Sheyenne with the lead. 2 points away from an EDC victory. Richmond with the serve across again. Set goes to Mueller for the point. (22-23). Caitlin Pozo will serve. And it's an ace serve. We're tied at 23. Her 3rd ace tonight, 23-23. Got to win by 2. Serve goes across. Set. Saxlin swing across. Coulter and then tipped over by Mueller. Back to Sheyenne. Dinger, Metcalf dug up there. Christofferson set to Mueller. She'll tip it over. Metcalf set back to Metcalf. Blocked at the net. Richmond able to get a piece of it and sent over by Dinger. Set Heiser pushed across by Shook. Sheyenne with it and out of bounds. Grijalva with her swing out of bounds. It's 24-23, set point. Pozo with the serve across again. Bumped up, Metcalf will send it over. Dig, set Heiser back to Mueller. Dinger, can Cheyenne send it over? Miscommunication, it falls to the floor. Point to Horace, 25-23, and we're playing 5 tonight. 25-23, West Fargo Horace. Our first class mortgage between set reports for West Fargo Sheyenne. Cora Metcalf, 16 kills. 9 for Olivia Bratton. Addie Kill, 14 service points, 2 aces. Brindley Richmond, 5 aces, 12 service points. For West Fargo Horace, Kendall Mueller, 13 kills. Jordan Christofferson with 16. Mueller also 13 service points. Caitlin Pozo, 12 service points and 3 aces. We're going to set number 5 here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll come back with that 5th set on YourLiveEvent.com.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back in your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Just about ready to start set number 5. We're tied 2 sets apiece. A reminder, set number 5, it's a sprint to 15. Still got to win by 2. Horace took the first set, 25-15. Sheyenne answered back with sets 2 and 3, 25-15, 30-28. Horace comes back in set 4 to force a 5th set, 25-23. And here we are, set number 5 tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you for sticking with us here late tonight on YLE. Jordan Christofferson will open up the set for Horace, and it's tipped over. That one is off the antenna by Bratton, and point to Horace. Point to Horace. Jordan Christofferson to serve. Serve goes across. Bratton set Richmond. Metcalf will hit it over. Dug there, Asplin set, blocked at the net on the swing by Pozo, still with Horace. Mueller, that one tipped, rolls around. Then Grijalva will send it over back to Horace. Mueller blocked at the net. Diving, a save there by Bratton, and then Dinger across on 3. Christofferson set Suda. Mueller blocked at the net. Pozo and pushed over by Suda. Back to Sheyenne. Braun with the hit and flies to the floor. Point to Sheyenne. We're tied at 1. Baylor Dinger will serve the libero for Sheyenne. Serve goes across. Set. Mueller blocked in the net. Mueller will tip it back down the line. It stays in play for a point. 2-1. Caitlin Pozo will serve. Pozo the serve across. Run, set, Richmond. Metcalf for the point. Tied up at 2. As now the official will call the linesman over. Right now it's point. Sheyenne, and it's tied at 2. And we'll get a replay. So replay, scrub that like it never happened. It's still 2-1 with Pozo the serve. Serve goes across, set, Metcalf, dug up, Suda. Battle at the net, stays at the net, Christofferson, and then free ball sent over by Suda. Set, Sheyenne, Bratton and Suda will send it over, but they'll call her for a lift. So point to Sheyenne, we're tied up at 2. Marley Bideau will serve. Serve to Christofferson. Set as Coulter will punch it across back to Sheyenne. Broughton dug up there by Christofferson, and Asplin the free ball on 3. Set. Bryant is blocked back to Sheyenne, and then free ball sent over by Richmond. Coulter set by Suda. Shook for the point. Olivia Shook with the kill. Nora Schumacher back in, as is Olivia Shook. As Heiser, the service error, tie up at 3. 3-3, number 3, Olivia Broughton will serve. Broughton with the serve across. Set, Heiser, Mueller. Dinger with the dig right back. Set by Heiser. Schumacher tipped at the net. Stays with Horace over. Mueller will push it across. Dinger, Seppido, blocked at the net. Stays with Sheyenne. Saxon over on 3. Tipped at the net. Asplin. Set by Heiser. Mueller out of bounds. 4-3, point to Sheyenne. Bratton back to serve. Now with 10 service points. 4-3, Sheyenne leads. Serve goes across, and that's into the net, service error. Tie us up at 4. 4-4. Kendall Mueller to serve. Serve across. Set tipped over. Bryant out of bounds. 4-4. Excuse me, now 5-4. Mueller back to serve. Goes across, ace serve! 6-4, Kendall Mueller with the ace. 2-point Horace lead. That'll force the Sheyenne timeout in set 5 on yourliveevent.com.
4 times
top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, West Fargo Horace, the Hawks with a 6-4 lead against Sheyenne here in set number 5. We're tied 2 sets apiece. First to 15, got a win by 2. A match that is now 2 hours long. It's been a good one. Thanks for sticking with us here tonight. Kendall Mueller with the serve across. Dinger set Badeau. Saxland across. Asplin battle at the net. And point to Sheyenne. Bryant was there. Might have gotten a hand on it. 5-6 Sheyenne. Liv Mattern with the serve. Mueller set Heiser. Christofferson dug up there. Brought in, and then free ball sent over by Richmond. Back to Horace. Heiser with the set. Christofferson dig, but goes out of bounds. Point Horace, 7-5. Christofferson with 17 kills now. 2-point Horace lead. Jocelyn Asplin will serve. Serve Saxland, set through the block. Richmond, dig goes right back to Sheyenne. Set Badeau, Saxland through the block for the point. 6-7. Saxland with a dozen. 1 point. Sheyenne lead. As wet spot on the court. So get that mopped up. So Brinley Richmond will serve. 1 point deficit for Sheyenne. Bumped over. Schumacher across on 3 for the point. 8-6. Schumacher now with 10. McKenna Coulter in, as is Olivia Suda. She'll serve for Horace. They lead by 2. Serve goes across, set Richmond. Saxland the swing. Dug up Mueller. Couple players collide. Christofferson tip. I'll call the tip. Point to Horace. 9-6. Nine, 6, and out of bounds. Seven, 9. Addie Kill, she will serve. Serve goes across. Set, it goes over, and Mueller with the dig. It went to the other side. Sheyenne let it fall. It was inbounds, 10-7. As Jordan Christofferson will serve. Serve across, Kill, set Richmond. Metcalf dug up there, but flies off of the back wall, side wall. Point to Sheyenne. 8-10 on the swing by Cora Metcalf. She's got 18 kills tonight. Baylor Dinger will serve. Christofferson, Suda, and then Asplin over on 3, out of bounds. 9-10, Sheyenne within 1. Baylor Dinger to serve once again. Mueller for the point. 11-9, Mueller now with 17. Caitlin Posel, 12 service points, 3 of them were aces. Richmond and swung across for the point. Riley Bryant. 10-11. Marley Bedeau will serve. Sheyenne trails by a point. Christofferson set by Suda, hit across by Shook, dug up, set by Bedeau. Richmond out of bounds. Point to Horace, 12-10. Schumacher as well as Heiser, who will serve, checking back in. Heiser the serve across. Set, give and go. Bratton for the point. She's got 11. 11-12. Bratton will serve. Saxlin back in. Serve Christofferson. Set Heiser to Mueller. Out of bounds. And we're tied at 12. Brandon to serve it again. Serve goes over. Christofferson. Heiser tipped back. Stays with Horace and Mueller over on 3. Blocked at the net. And Bryant got the net. Coming back down. Point to Horace on the net violation. It's 13-12. Serve goes across. Set over to Saxlin. Blocked at the net. Stays with Horace. Set Heiser. Hit over by Christofferson off a tip for a point. 14-12. Set and match point for Horace, and that will force a timeout by Sheyenne. We'll take one as well. Set 5 on yourliveevent.com.
Home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Set and match point for Horace as Kendall Mueller at the service line. 14-12. Set point, match point for the Hawks. Mueller with the serve across. Floater, it's played Saxlin. Set back to Saxlin for the point. Side out, 13-14. Saxlin with 13. Still stays set point for Sheyenne. As 21, Liv Mattern will serve for the Mustangs. Mattern with the serve across. Asplin, Mueller, Christofferson over on 3. Forearm on it. And Bratton over on 3. Mueller set by Heiser to Christofferson for the point. Jordan Christofferson with the kill. And West Fargo Horace will take it in 5. Horace, the winner, 3-2. Your final here tonight The Hawks with the victory, 27-15, 15-25, 28-30, 25-23, and 15-12. We'll recap at our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on YourLiveEvent.com.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as West Fargo Horace picks up the victory here tonight. It's our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show. Love your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash. 4 locations, 2 in Fargo, 2 in Moorhead. Sign up in the app for your first free month of unlimited washing. Let's get you our final stats here tonight. For Cheyenne, Olivia Brodden with 11 service points, 3 aces, and 11 kills. Brindley Richmond with 12 service points, 5 aces, 6 kills. Bailey Dinger with 2 service points. Marley Bedeau with 4 service points. Cora Metcalf with 12 kills for the Mustangs. Addie Kill, 14 service points. 2 of them were aces. Andrea Grijalva with 1 kill. Liv Mattern with 1 service point. Peyton Saxland, 13 kills. Riley Bryant with 5 kills. For West Fargo Horace, your final stats. Nora Schumacher with 10 kills. Jocelyn Asplin with 3 service points. Kendall Mueller with 16 service points, including an ace, and 13 kills here tonight. Excuse me, question that. 17 kills tonight 17 kills for Kendall Mueller. Olivia Suda, 5 service points, including an ace. McKenna Coulter with 1 kill. Olivia Shook with 6 kills. Caitlin Pozel, 12 service points, 3 aces, and a kill. Cody Christofferson, 1 service point. It was an ace. And Jordan Christofferson, 4 service points, an ace, and 20 kills for her tonight. So look at your final stats on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show. We'll take a break, get some post-game reaction. We return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show continues here. Kendall Mueller for West Fargo Horace. And Kendall, first off, congratulations on the victory. I know home court, just to talk about how good it feels to get a victory here tonight.
Yes, thank you. It feels so good to get a victory tonight because we've been working so hard in practice.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
So back here on yourliveevent.com, technical difficulties, but we got it figured out here. Kendall Mueller joined us here on YLE. But Kendall, like we were saying, just to talk about how good it feels to pick up the victory here on home court tonight.
It feels so good to pick up the victory. I said that we've been working so hard in practice, and now it pays off.
Yeah, just kind of talk about what you've been doing each and every day in practice that you've been able to bring to the court here.
Yeah, we've been trying new things, like a new defense and just some different shots for hitters and stuff, and it's really paying off. And then just getting more reps every day in the gym.
A lot of volleyball over these last couple weeks. How nice is it, just to maybe take a break here kind of for a little bit, maybe recharge to get ready for the final stretch run coming up here late part of October into November.
Yes, we don't have a game on Thursday, so it'll be good to have a break just to rest the legs and then get going again.
So then just talk about as well kind of what you want to see yourself as well as your team kind of continue to develop and improve on as you get ready for tournament time.
I think I want us to improve just staying level and not having ups and downs and just keep pushing.
All right, Kendall Mueller, congratulations on the victory. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We'll talk with the coach when we return. yourliveevent.com.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. It's our DJ Coulter Agency post-game coaches comments. Hadley playing for Horace. And, Coach, wow, just talk about a great five-set volleyball game there against Sheyenne tonight.
Yeah, I think, it takes a lot of defense and a lot of grit to beat a team like that. I thought Sheyenne played well, but we stuck to our game plan.
Talk about, just the response you saw from your team. Got set 1, set 2, set 3. Didn't go away. Just how proud are you of the fact that they responded and got sets 4 and 5?
Yeah, I think something that we've been talking about in practice is resilience and grit. And for us to bounce back, I guess in years in the past that probably wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have won set 4. And so us teaching that in practice and them carrying that into the game has been awesome.
And now I kind of talked with this, Kendall, as well. But now you're off on Thursday. Maybe I know a lot of volleyball the last couple weeks. How nice is it to maybe have a couple of days off of a game, kind of recharge to get ready for next Tuesday and then kind of this stretch run to tournament time.
Yeah, we have a tournament this weekend, so we're going to recharge our brains and our bodies in the next 48 hours and do some fun things with the girls and some team bonding. But then we got to get back to it. It's game time.
Absolutely. Hadley, congratulations on the victory. I know we'll talk again soon as the season goes along as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, stick around. More to come. yourliveevent.com.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
So wrapping it up here tonight on the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show, we got a couple of awards to give to you here tonight. Agassi Precision Egg Play of the Game, we'll give that Jordan Christofferson, dig number 1,000 for her. Congratulations to Jordan Christofferson, the newest member of the 1,000 Dig Club. That is your Agassi Precision Egg Play of the Game, online at planterdoc.com. Or Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, we talked to her in the post-game show, Kendall Mueller 18 kills, 16 service points, and an ace for her tonight. Kendall Mueller is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Energy for life online at enbridge.com. Here on the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, let's take a look at the other Class AA volleyball finals here tonight. Mandan defeats Bismarck St. Mary's 3-1. Grand Forks Central, Fargo North, they are tied at 2 sets apiece. They're going to set number 5. Fargo South defeats Red River 3-1. Bismarck defeats Minot North 3-0. Jamestown defeats Bismarck Legacy 3-1. West Fargo defeats Shanley 3-1. Minot defeats Williston 3-1. And Bismarck Century tops Dickinson 3-1. That'll do it for us. That'll do it for us here tonight from Horace. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Jacob Anderson running the camera here tonight from Horace, and thank you to all the sponsors that you've seen and heard throughout this broadcast. Whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on yourliveevent.com would not be possible. Visit our website, follow us on X, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Brady Siebels repeating our final score. Horace picks up the 3-2 victory over Sheyenne, 25-17, 15-25, 28-30, 25-23, 15-12. You saw it here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody.